Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Right? Got the.
Oh, we got Paris over here. Oh, I'm boring.
For some reason, it added that background for me when I signed on, so I'm keeping it.
Oh, wow. They must think you're French.
Oui, oui.
Oui,
Oui, oui. Oops.
All right, here we go. Okay. All right, Jen.
I like your hat.
Okay, good. Yeah. Do you?
Do you?
What's on the brim?
It
says
flowers.
Flowers.
Oh.
Okay, got it. Okay,
So
nice.
it's
Okay.
very colorful.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Nice.
me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So welcome to We're Not Supermodels, and you might recognize Jason Weber. We had him on the show several episodes ago, and we
Nice.
decided to bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Different subject matter this time.
Yeah. we do have a little bit of a format now that we're sort of following, so it'll help us stay on track.
That's right. That's right. So Jen and I have been doing this thing where we pick a song of the week. We each pick one, and then we, discuss the band or the artist. And then we also, Jen found these fabulous list of questions. It's like 4 different lists, 4 different topics, and then you get. And I have learned, Jason, so much about my friend Jen that I did not know via these questions. And so I've really been enjoying those with you, Jen. Yeah. Absolutely.
So Jason Weber, again, is our musician friend from Palm Springs, and he's actually heading back east. He goes to Maine. And I'm going to let Jason tell you a little bit about that in case you're in Maine and you want to catch up with him there.
Yes, it's the Front Porch in Ogonquit, Maine. It's southern Maine. It's about an hour north of Boston. It's right on the coast. There's like 800 year-round residents, and then it swells in the summertime with all the guests to fit. There can be 50,000 people in town. There's some really large hotels and lots of space. And they it's up and down the coast right there, York, Maine, bunch of little towns, really pretty. And the beach in Ogonquit is just fantastic. When the tide goes out, it's like 0.2 of a mile of beach. It's amazing.
Wow.
I mean, into the water. Yeah, it's really nice. It really. But then when it comes in, then especially when it's really high tide or whatever, everybody's pulled back to the dunes. Little town, I recommend it. But the Front Porch is a piano bar that is just one of the rowdiest I've ever been in. It's just full. It's packed every night in the summer. Yeah.
Oh wow. It's
very well known, and it used to be years ago. First time I went, it was all gay guys, just harmonizing 4-part harmony. It was just spectacular. It was seriously like sitting in a room full of a choir just singing at you. It was fabulous. But that's kind of changed now. We have a lot more straight folks, which is great. We've assimilated, but there's a lot of bachelorette parties, which can be,
yeah, we deal with that here in Palm Springs too.
And if they feel entitled, they're generally not nice when they're. We have had some great ones, but not always. But it's a great little town. I recommend visiting. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, well, and the reason Jason goes there is because basically here in his hometown of Palm Springs, everything kind of sort of slows down.
It really slows down. Yeah. I'm doing like 1 gig a week.
Yeah,
I can do 5 or 6 a week, so it's this time. It really slows down, and all the out of towners have flown the coop because it's too hot, which makes sense. I like it here hot. I think it's fun to be here, but when it's quiet like this, it's nice. But I just can't make any money here.
Yeah, you got to go where the money is.
Got to go where the money is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just Googled the town because I've never heard of it. But okay, it looks cute. And the beaches look gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really nice. It's
wow.
Really nice. It's a great little town. And there's big hotels with big restaurants and stuff. So it's not really what you would call backward. It's and it's caught the attention of like USA Today and things like that. So they get high ratings and all those big papers. So it's really been overrun with a higher class of clientele than used to come there. So
Hmm.
we have a lot of kids now, lots of baby strollers. We didn't used to have that.
Oh, wow.
It started off as an artist community many years ago, and kind of in a very gay artist community.
Mm.
And so it still has most of the people that own homes there are gay.
Oh,
Was
in
this-
in that particular town.
In Ogonquit, yeah.
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 Was it ever a whaling town? Was that ever part of its history?
More a lobster fisherman
Lobster,
kind of
okay.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't believe they did whaling there. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't, maybe back in history. Ogonquit actually is a Native American name that means beautiful place by the sea.
Oh,
And they took the Ogonquit River and made it flow out to the ocean. So it actually goes through Ogonquit now. It just basically, I think it ended in Wells. I'm probably wrong with that history, but now the river comes through and flows out to the ocean. So
Nice.
we have this
Kind of,
dunes. Yeah.
kind of P-Town North.
It really is, except
Extreme
P-Town
north.
is way off the hook as far as,
Yeah.
oh.
I mean, we have a lot of shows. We have our stock theater houses. Provincetown does not have that. We have it's all union. It's a union house, so we have
wow.
really top shows. I mean, it's amazing what talent comes there.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a great. And Provincetown doesn't have that. Provincetown has a lot of high-end, well-known performers.
Hmm.
That-
And lots of bars.
Yeah, and lots of bars. Yeah, it's a blast. I don't ever want to work in Provincetown
Mhm.
because I love to vacation there. I
Mhm.
don't want to go to a place where I have to work now. Ugh,
Mhm.
not fun. Yeah.
I find like if I step outside of myself as a queer individual, it's interesting, like the little, how do I word this? The shit that the straight brothers and sisters just don't know about, right? So like a queer artist community. Well, the queers would know that, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, do you know what? Does that make sense?
Right,
What I'm
yeah,
saying?
they're
Or like
kind of oblivious
P-Town,
to the fact- yeah, they're like, oh, really? That's really what this did?
right? Like, yeah, it's like,
But sadly, last year they had 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know what it was, but hate crime things happening there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in Provincetown. So, and they're getting more, they're getting more aggressive. I don't know.
But not in Ogonquit, though.
I don't know. It's unnerving sometimes. I had a guy.
mm-mm.
The room was quiet. It was early in the afternoon, and things were just starting. He said, "My phone is on. Sorry, so I wouldn't miss your text." And he's present. And this guy, I could see when he came in. I was like, "Oh, he's want to start trouble." And he came by my piano and screamed "faggot" at me, and I was just like, "So intelligent. You're so intelligent. Thank you."
Yeah.
Just a few things like that have happened there in Ogonquit, but they beat somebody. I believe last year they beat a couple of people, maybe more than a couple. It's not good, and they probably have done something in Provincetown to protect people more. It's probably
Yeah.
good that way because it's known as a gay town, and they don't want to lose that because
Right.
with those massive weekends, that town survives with the gay money. And now so many straight people who love gay people want to be around them, want to have their kids around them because it's good to know what exists in the world and that people are good. They don't have to be straight to be good people.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of kids and stuff now, very progressive families, which is cool.
Love it. That's right. Gay is trending. Yes.
Yeah, it is not in all facets of society.
Yeah.
But, we seem like we were really on a great upward push, and then
Yeah, it seemed like we were going to be just,
Left
kind
alone.
of part of the community, right?
Right.
Part of the community, greater community at large. And then you get somebody like Trump in office and that changes drastically again,
and his cohorts, the people that are under him that don't even work for him, but
his underlings.
yeah, they want to perpetuate violence against gay people because we're turning people gay. I'm like, that I was once a kid and I happen to be gay, and nobody turned me gay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nobody
I didn't
turned
know what
me
was going
gay.
on in my head. It was a scary thing because I knew I was going to hell if I was gay. But whatever.
Mhm.
It's so funny what people. I mean, not to get on
They
the
come
whole.
up and with,
It's amazing how people, sin is gluttony. I mean people
Yeah.
who live with gluttony every day and do. It doesn't have to be just eating. It can be anything over. That's a sin, right? But
Mhm.
they don't point the finger back at themselves and say, "Oh, I'm a glutton."
Yeah, right.
I watch porn all the time, and I do it secretly. My
Yeah.
wife doesn't know about it, and my church
Mhm.
doesn't because I'm the pastor.
Well, and yeah. Yeah, we won't go down the I'm not even gonna bring it up, but
Yeah. Oh, I went there again. Jesus, shut up.
Well, okay, let me ask you something, Jason, because okay, so Jen and I are lesbians, so we got our own
What?
stuff. Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, so just I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start here and then I'm gonna bring it around like this, and I'm gonna bring it back around. So if you're like, where's she going with this? Just roll with me. Okay. So as a gay man, are you part of any of those secret elite gay man clubs? Because, okay, here's the thing. Stockton Rush, the guy that did Ocean Gate and, the submersible that got smushed trying to go to the Titanic. His dad was a member of the Bohemian Society, which was a secret elite club based out of San Francisco. And I researched it, and it started out with like men that were journalists and writers. And then they kind of wanted to have a little more influence. So they started inviting like politicians and stuff. And Nixon was even invited, and he came back, and he always recorded his conversations. He's like, that was the biggest, gayest, So it was started by gay men, right? Let's be honest, right? If you know the kind of how that works, you're like, oh, that was gay. Are you part of the Bohemian Society or any part of those secret gay man clubs? Because I want to join, and I'm a girl. Because lesbians I don't feel like we have any of those. We got dykes on bikes, and that's no secret. Are there upper echelon secret lesbian clubs, Jen, that we just don't even know about? It's very classist, But are you part of one of those, Jason, or you can't talk about it?
No. Yeah, I can't. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. So no, I am definitely not in one of those things. But we have talked in Ogonquit. A group of us have talked about having a more elite male club so we can have our own thing where girls are allowed. So that kind of eliminates the bachelorette parties.
Bachelorette parties.
It really is intrusive.
Okay.
They just think they can go up and touch you and feel you because you're a gay guy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand. They just lose respect they just think that gay guys love tits in their face and
yeah, no boundaries at all. No boundaries.
With 95% of the gays.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, so we've actually talked about. So I've talked with several people, several gay guys, and that wanted to. But it's kind of difficult to do that because people can sue nowadays to get in, and they would.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be very underground, like at somebody's house, kind of.
Okay, so a secret society. Yeah.
But there's like Eagles clubs and Elks clubs, Elks lodges. Maybe you could create a Pink Flamingo lodge or something.
But women can join those clubs, Jen. I think the point is no girls allowed because we're annoying.
Well, but they have to join. So, like, if they have to join, then it's harder, and maybe you've got a place that, and because the club can say no, you can't join, right?
But then they wouldn't be able to. It would be a hate. It would be a hate crime because they'd have to say no to the women, and then the women would get all pissed off and be like, "Well, that's sexist. And we're going to sue you." See, it's like that.
Yeah, it's almost better that you don't even mention that there is a club and that dwelling where it changes from dwelling to dwelling, so people can't there's not a
There's,
hard
prob-
brick and
there's
mortar.
probably a way for you to do it
I'm sure
somehow
there is.
under the radar,
It
you
would
know.
definitely probably cost some litigation money, but I haven't.
Yeah.
So wait, do lesbians touch on you guys too?
No.
Are we being okay? So it's the hetero ladies, and you guys are kind of this fun, fabulous toy.
Right,
And-
and then but it goes the other way. Sometimes gay men like to touch women's tits, and they do it without asking it, and that's equally bad.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never had that desire, so that doesn't even expire. It didn't take place in my head, but I like the idea of a private, not to be exclusive, but to just so you're not interrupted by bachelor parties and
That's fair.
And if you
That's
have a private club, you can say, no, you're not welcome. As far as you're drunk, you can't, we're not having you, and that kind of thing. And you can really, I think it'd be a better thing but it's also fun to go out with everybody. It's sometimes. Like, here in the Springs, we have very few women that come into the street bar. Street bar is like a really, there are some, but it's very few. But quads, that's way more women there. Yeah, straight women. Quads is
I think that Vera and I walked in, I don't know if it was street bar or not, but we walked into a place downtown once. We were just, bumming around and trying to, go someplace gay. and it didn't feel like, it was like, we kind of felt like, we probably shouldn't be here.
Well, it's actually kind of bad. I don't know of one lesbian bar anywhere.
Yeah,
No.
in Palm Springs.
Nowhere. Yeah, there used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know why that went away, but I don't know. Maybe am I wrong about this? But maybe women want to hang out at each other's house, or
or at a potluck.
It's going to be more social in a quieter environment. Maybe I don't know. Is that a thing?
Well, that kind of is a thing. I think you find that in the lesbian community, and that's what I've surmised anyway, is that there's the lesbian bars don't survive because eventually the women don't go out anymore and don't socialize, and so they can't support. We have the Wild Rose in Seattle. That's still there. It's been there for what, 30, 40 years, Crystal?
I think it just celebrated its 50th.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But there have been other lesbian bars that come and went, came and went. And the Rose has stuck because for whatever reason, I call it the Thorn, because I used to hate to go there after a while because they just, anyway, whatever. But so I think I think that's what happens. Women get together and then they stop going out. They have little potluck parties and,
Nesting. We call that nesting, Jen.
Yeah.
You got two people that want to nest, and they get together and then they nest immediately. But the younger
Brian and me, we go out all the time, but not to the clubs. We go to shows, we go to movies, we go out all the time. And we don't go to
111.
I love
111 over here 111 over here seems pretty friendly. We've gone there on occasions, mostly to do karaoke or whatever. So they seem kind of a good place for lesbians to go if they want to go out here,
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice little club. That used to be many years ago, just for some history there with that club. It was called Twister many years ago when I first moved here in 2003, and its logo was like a tornado.
Yeah.
And it was a really fun little club. The guy that took it over kind of morphed it and changed it, and then it turned into the 111 Highway 111, and then now it's 111. But that was in 2003. The guy hired me. That was my first gig, actually, was at Twister. And I came in and I did kind of a sing-along thing.
Oh, cool.
Right before I got an official job, I did that. It was paying me like $40 to do that. But and then I went back when it was Highway 111 and performed there. and the owner was a real prick. I mean, terrible. I had to rent a piano. He was going to pay for half of it, and the season came, he stiffed me with the whole thing. He was a real jerk.
Oh, geez.
Luckily, he did, but the people that have it now, it has just have made it into a fabulous little place. It's really, they do a lot of drag shows there.
Oh.
Yeah. Did it change ownership recently though?
Oh, it might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean,
consideration for a while, but
yeah, they were doing karaoke over there on Sundays, like from 4 to 8 or 4 to 6, something like that. And so that's where we started going for karaoke when we first came down here. But then they stopped that on Sundays. But now I think they've started up a different night or something. And then the drag queens that do perform there do the drag queen bingo down at the Ace. So,
oh yeah. What's her name? I know her name. I'll think of it.
Yeah.
But as Quinky Dink's story here, when I was playing at the 111 Highway 111, when the horrible guy was there, my friend called me and said, "We have a special guest coming tonight. Just don't announce them from the stage." And I'm like, "Okay." They walked in. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was a woman that was in the crowd. I mean, that was in the group. There was this guy, this shorter guy, and this super tall, like supermodel looking girl. She was beautiful. She's probably beautiful. It was Leonardo DiCaprio and his girlfriend or his. So, but yeah, so yeah, that was kind of cool, and I had no clue it was him.
Yeah.
So afterwards, they're like, "Did you even know that Leonardo DiCaprio was at your show?" And I'm like, "No, didn't even know." But he had told the people he was with he really liked the show, and he said, "I want to come back tomorrow." I did a sit back then. I was doing different wigs and funny things, so I had a Cindy Brady wig, with the 2 pigtails. And I did that, that thing when you talk like that. And I had a whole thing.
Yeah.
He thought it was hilarious.
That is awesome.
So he has a house here, doesn't he?
Yes, he doesn't stay there. He stays with the people he knows. He rents it out, but I think he thinks it's just too big and scary to not make it scary, but it's just too big. So he stays with the people he's, good friends with. And I don't think he stays there. I think it's just I can't say about it. It's probably just money for property,
investment.
And to own an iconic. I mean, that's I can't remember whose estate it was, but she's the one that See the USA in your Chevrolet. Do you know who that is? It was her. Dinosaur.
Like Dinosaur's old house.
Cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's quite nice inside. Yeah, I played there a couple times. And another story about that.
Yeah.
Kind of heavy-set, dark-skinned singer that plays the flute.
Oh,
Lizzo.
Yes, Lizzo.
She had a party there, and this town is very strict with noise ordinance.
At Dinosaur's house?
Palm Springs shut down her party.
Oh, that was her party? You were telling me about that.
Lizzo's party got shut down by the city of.
Yeah, they're strict with their stuff.
It doesn't matter who you are. They're like, no, the neighbors live here. We have to respect our neighbors. We had, property values would go down massively. If they were allowed to do that, people would be like, I'm not living here.
Wow.
I remember you telling me that story, but I didn't know it was Lizzo's.
And the person that was, dealing with her, she went on Facebook and said this yada yada person, and that person, not he or she, I can't say which, but they were getting threatening emails
from Lizzo.
Not from Lizzo, from fans.
Oh, from fans.
Fans were mad. Got it. Sure.
And Lizzo is popular. I understand that because people think it's trifling, but I'm like, the person that was in charge of keeping the peace, he's forced to say, I'm sorry, you can't have that loud music. And this town has an ordinance, and I have to stop your party unless you.
And if they don't, so what happens is you lose your rental license for 3 years. So if they don't evict the person, they will evict you. I don't know if they evicted her, but they can shut it down. But as people that are renting, you're supposed to evict immediately because they can start right back up again. They'll get another one. So 3 strikes and you are out. You lose your license for 3 years.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's
Yeah.
I'm sure that's why they reacted to anybody. It's like, sorry,
Mhm.
neighbors are complaining and you have to stop. Because
Yeah.
if you're not there and you're the person in charge of making sure that, things are going okay, the
Mhm.
neighbors, I have a feeling that maybe
Well,
these people have,
Jason's frozen. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Are you there, Crystal? Well,
yeah.
everybody froze for a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
are
So
we
We
yeah.
back?
lost Jason for a minute.
Am I back?
Yes.
You're back.
You're back. Okay, there you go.
You
No, what
sure?
were you saying though? Yeah, yeah. But what were you saying? I wanted to hear the rest of your.
Yeah, I bet they alert the neighbors that are close by and say if the music is loud, please call us immediately.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's just a wise thing. I mean, it's a high-end neighborhood, so these are
Yeah.
people who are not there, that they want their peace and quiet, and they may be just here for the weekend, and they live in it, and they come out here on the weekend to relax and chill. They certainly don't want to hear,
Somebody's loud music.
disco,
Yeah.
loud thump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's true, man. They really enforce it here. Boy, they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some
We
of
just
those
got a
houses get
note.
away with it for a little bit, like the
We
Ace
just got a
stuff.
note that another renter that happened to, they came out for the noise and they didn't evict them. And they came out a second time the same night. So
Oh,
that was their second strike and they already had 1 strike. So 3 times they lost their license.
wow. So the homeowner is no longer allowed to rent that house because their
Exactly.
renters were shitheads.
Mm-hmm.
A victim. Wow. So that's
Yeah,
a,
and they got that house for money making house, so
yeah.
it really screws them.
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you're in a community, you really
Mm.
have to make the rules harsh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because people will. I mean, it's funny. I don't know if you do some of the modernism tours, but on those things, you can see the homes that people rent out because it's signs everywhere. Noise is important.
Yeah.
You cannot be heard, or we will kick you out immediately.
Oh, and I've never gone on those tours. So I have to do that.
Any of those homes that rent out,
Yeah.
they all have signs. There's signs everywhere. So
Okay.
Yeah.
they
There's
really
even, I think, sound monitors that some people put on their houses so that
there are.
and because we checked into a place once that said that it was like, you cannot have any sound outside this unit that's perceptible to any of the neighbors or you will be kicked out.
They have
And there
mon-
were sound monitors out here to monitor you.
and the monitors go back to the people to their own people that own it, go back to them, and they know immediately just that the people are being evicted immediately, and they don't get their money back.
Nope. You get evicted and you've already paid for your place and you're done.
Yeah,
Shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. No fucking around in Palm Springs.
No,
Good tips. Oh my God.
people say for the summer I should rent my place out because I think I can make $4,000 a month. I'm like, hell no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want anything like that to
No.
deal with. No way. And plus, my house. I don't want strangers in my house. And getting my couch dirty. No.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Spilling
Shit.
things in my couch. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stranger butts on your stuff. Yeah. People having sex on your piano and you don't even know about it.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
I'd
Gross.
probably come and murder them. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep.
No, I wouldn't do that, but I would definitely make them clean. I'd make them Lysol my piano.
Lysol the shit out of it. That's right. Yes. Well, I have a kind of I think it's entertaining story. Speaking of lesbian bars, right? So the Wild Rose, Seattle. I feel like when I go to the Rose now, it's fucking packed, and it's this younger generation. And I think with queerness being more acceptable, more kids are coming out, not closeting themselves. And so now places like the Wild Rose actually have 20-somethings there was a line out the door last night.
Really?
And oh my God, it was like people crawling out of the windows kind of packed. And I had taken my oldest, who just turned 21, Jason. I have two stepsons, and the oldest, Mitchell, he just turned 21, beginning of May. He's a Taurus. And so we went out. I was like, okay, I'm going to take you to the bars. And he's like, listen, I don't drink. And I'm like, that's okay. We go for the ambiance. I'm going to show you around some of the bars, Capitol Hill. And he's like, cool. So we meet up at my place and we go. And he had, of course, he had forgotten his driver's license at home. And so he was driving without his license. He's like, shit. So we couldn't go into any of the actual bars.
Mhm.
So we couldn't go to the Wild Rose because I wanted to take him in there for historical purposes. Like, this is where your moms and myself, we would all go to like meet chicks, right? But as we were walking by, it was about 10:30 or 10 p.m. Line out the door.
That's
And
crazy.
He started giggling, and I'm like, what's funny? And he's like, I just heard someone say, you can only be in the line if you're a lesbian. And as we were walking by, but we did hit up some of the cool little spots that
Yeah.
you can. And he drank Shirley Temples, and I got shit faced. So it worked out really well. He had a Shirley Temple, I had a shot of whiskey. We went to another place. He had a pina colada, like no booze, and I had a hot cocoa with Bailey's, right? And I was just, I'm not, Jason, I'm a cheap date because I can get drunk pretty quick. So there we were. And I am not able to drive the car for a little while. So we were just chatting it up, which was great. And then he was telling me stories and I'm crying like, oh my God, and he's hugging me and it's a little embarrassing, but I know, right? I was like hanging out with one of my girlfriends, like, am I going to throw up? Can you hold my hair back while I puke on myself? Not really, but that kind of energy. But no, the Wild Rose, I was like, wow, I guess it's good that you didn't have your license because I wouldn't have been this line. The line was huge. Yeah.
I mean, on the weekends, it would get busy there for sure. But like during the week, it was not busy at all.
Oh, yeah.
But, it was a Friday night last night. So maybe it was just the normal Friday night because there'd be a line. I mean, it wouldn't be long, but there'd be a line at times.
Okay. Yeah. So Tuesday at 7 p.m. That's what I'm going to take him. Tuesday at 7 p.m. I think we'll be all right.
Bring his driver's license.
bring your license. I'll get you a Shirley Temple, but it'll be in the Rose, Yeah.
Can I ask a question about lesbians and the thing there in the bar?
Yeah.
Now you said there's younger women there, women, obviously are 21 and older, but obviously, do lesbian younger people tend to like older or their age, or what is the thing for lesbians? Because in Palm Springs, it's really bent toward younger guys liking older men here.
Mm.
In Palm Springs is all. I mean, it's not, but there's a lot.
I was always attracted to older women, right?
Yeah.
Always. Like when I was in elementary school, I'd have crushes on my teachers. I mean, it was just constant. But I did have friends that were more oriented towards peers. Like they were just into their peers. I think it just depends on taste, like where just a person's preference. Because I would date women 15 years older than me, and my friends would be like, dude, like she's older. And I'm like, yeah, it's awesome, and they were like, I don't get it. But that's been my experience. I haven't experienced it being kind of leaning one way or the other. It seems pretty spread out. But I don't know, Jen, what about, I mean,
when I was younger, I liked older women for sure. But I mean, if somebody younger, if I'd found somebody that I was interested in and they were my age, that would have been okay too. So I don't know. I think there's some people that like older women. I think there's some people that like dating people their age range. And then there's some people that like dating younger women too, right? Like,
Yeah. So it's kind of like the gay world. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I think in the gay world a lot here that there's so many older men that love the younger guys, but
Yeah.
but then I go to street bar and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm wrong with that.
Hmm.
I'm not that I've never been attracted to young, never.
Same.
I was in love with Magnum PI when I was 8-year-old.
You get it. Yeah. What about Eric Estrada? Did he do
Oh,
it for
Eric
you?
Estrada was gorgeous too. There was so many men that I thought, but I mean, I didn't know that was wrong. I didn't know. I was completely clueless. I said I was
Mhm.
so steeped in religion that I didn't know anything about sex. Nothing.
Mhm.
Never talked about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So-
Yeah. Even now, if I enter a room, if someone, yeah, I didn't even look for younger women or women that looked my age. Like there just wasn't anything there.
Yeah.
I was looking for maturity and like like a fine wine, right? And I just didn't even notice. And friends would be like, "Hey, she's checking you out," and I'd look, and it'd just be some whippersnapper, and I'd be like, "Ah, she's bugging me," like. And in hindsight, was I the one bothering the older women? Probably. Like, oh, this young thing keeps calling me, and it was me.
Oh, wow.
Hi, what are you doing today? Being young and
I'm
annoying.
cleaning out my refrigerator.
Yeah, right, exactly. Baking bread.
Leave me alone, kid.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm paying my bills. Yeah, totally. But yeah, older ladies, even now, and now older is older.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, whoa, she's 70? Huh. So now I am starting to look a little bit more at my own age, because now we are the older women, right? I have become what I sought out.
Good.
And so
Good.
now I'm like, okay, well, she's got some silvers. Now we can have a conversation. So yeah.
Well, I luckily, I mean, unfortunately for me, I wanted to have white hair when I was a kid. I loved white hair. We went to nursing homes and I played the piano and sang for the old folks. So they were nice to me and sweet. I loved those old folks.
Mm-hmm.
And, I always was like, man, I want to have white hair like that. It's so beautiful. I'd see the men with this white hair and I'm like, it's just beautiful. I want it. And then my hair fell out and I was like, screw it. My hair is white, but then it fell out. That's not part of the agreement there. Brian is the youngest, the guy I'm dating now. I think you know Brian.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've interviewed Brian too.
Yeah,
He's come on the
right.
show. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ooh.
He's the youngest guy I've dated, and he's 10 years old, 10 years older than me.
Mm.
But then,
Damn.
and the oldest one I was with my first partner Roger for 8 years, and he was 12 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was with Paul, who was 16 years older than me, and he was the oldest, and drop dead gorgeous too. But that was 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just got to make it beyond 8 years now.
There you go.
You got to put Brian's feet in cement so he can't move fast.
Mm. What do you guys think that is? Because my housemate dates younger women. Oh, did we talk about this before? Maybe we've talked about this. He's like,
You
they're
and me
fun.
touched on it.
You and I. Okay, he's like, they're fun, and I'm like, they're dumb. So, like to me, they're dumb, and to him, they're fun. And we're, I'm like, okay, you do you, buddy. But I'm wondering what the allure is. I can see why they date him because he has a career in a car, and they don't have either. They're like, and I don't. Yeah, I'm like, oh God,
So how young does he date though? Like how old is he?
Half the time he doesn't know how old they are. Well, he's 53.
Oh, okay.
And so they're definitely in their late 20s. At least their late 20s. But they act. I'm like, how old is she, Marty? He's like, I don't know. We went and got drinks. Like she ordered a drink, so she's old enough to drink. And I'm like, hey, like sometimes I'm like, I don't know about that.
Well, Donald Trump can do it, right?
Right. Because I'm like, what do you guys even talk about? Like, what do you even talk? I don't even. Yeah. So
I was lucky that the men that came into my life that I was with for 8 years, both times, were people who were okay with younger people, because I must have been as annoying as fuck as when I was with Roger. Oh my God, he must have been like, oh, I had no growth in me. I was 30 years old. I didn't know jack shit.
Right.
And now I'm 53.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dating the youngest person I've ever dated, and
Mhm.
still 10 years, and I'm the youngest person that he's ever dated.
Mm.
So
He's
wait,
always older men.
so when you were 30, you were dating a 46-year-old. What did you talk about? Like what
Well,
was the comment? What was the attraction besides some nice body parts?
it was my first real boy partner, and
Okay. Okay.
and I hadn't been out of the closet long, and I was still kind of Christian. I hadn't gotten
Mhm.
to the atheist side yet, but I still was going to church and stuff. So we had that in common. We went to church and stuff. But then
Oh, so he went to church too. Okay.
when I said to him, I'm not going to church anymore. If you want to go, feel free, because he was, kind of religious Catholic growing up.
Yeah.
But so we just both stopped going. He didn't want to go either.
Mm.
I didn't find out he was really kind of going for me. He didn't really care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he would say prayers or whatever when he's on the treadmill at the gym or something like that. And
Okay.
I'm like, I don't pray. There's no need to do that. But to each his own. Everybody has their own idea. I'm not
Mhm.
knock anybody down for doing that. But to me, I'm like, I feel like it's going to the ceiling and falling right back to the floor. I mean, it's not. Is anybody out there? Not somebody who, I always go with this way off the subject, but these, and you can be Christians, nothing wrong with it, but these Christian people who are crashing in an airplane, right? Begging God to save their life. They're like, God, I'm in a faithful servant and blah, blah, blah. They die just like everybody else. There's not, and if a Christian ever has lived through a plane crash, big whoop, because why don't they all? They're praying.
Mhm.
This
Mhm.
is supposed to be saving them.
It's the luck of the draw.
It's like praying to Santa Claus
Mhm.
in my eyes, but that's just my. I
Got
mean, my dad spoke with me today, and my dad's retired Baptist evangelical minister, fundamental. So it's really crazy, but he was saying, God's really been blessing me.
Mm.
Like how,
Jason, the look on your face just then. Okay. Oh God.
he
Okay.
sent me extra money, and I'm like, well, all that happened because this, you have an oil well that your mother had bought years ago, and it just happened to be a bigger month. God didn't do that. This is the oil well produced more.
Apparently your mom did that.
Yeah, well, my grandmother, your mother, yeah.
An oil well in like
Yeah, your mom.
Texas or something?
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
that's a thing.
An oil well in Texas or something? Or
No, Ohio.
an oil well in Ohio?
We're doing those fracking things now, which is very.
Oh.
Oh.
They're
So
filling
your
the
grandma.
earth with poison.
Mhm.
It's stupid.
Okay.
And they would get some oil from there years ago, but now that they're doing the fracking, they're finding a lot more. So he's not making big money.
Mhm.
I think the biggest month he ever had was $461 or something. But yes, I mean, it's pretty, and it goes between 6 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's 400, it would have been 2,500 for the month. Which, if he were the only one getting it, it'd be a nice kick in the butt for him.
Yeah.
But
You would think that they would have learned their lesson from the coal mines, because they started, like, people's properties were like they're like caving in and stuff from the coal mines.
there's that one coal fire that they can't put it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that one had to leave, and I can't remember what state that's in, West Virginia or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And my granddad was a coal miner, and my
Wow.
great grandfather died in the coal mines explosion.
Mm.
His first paycheck day, he had just
Wow.
gotten there a week or two, and it was paycheck day, and he got blown up with 12 other guys.
Jeez. Yeah.
So wait, your great grandpa, your grandpa were coal miners. So your dad got out. Your dad did
No,
not.
this is my mom's side.
Oh,
Mm.
mom's. Oh, mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my dad was a skilled welder. That's what he did.
Okay.
Then he went into the ministry. he should have stayed a skilled welder.
Skill welder.
He
Okay.
should have 100% done that. That's
your
what he was
mom-
called to do.
Okay. So your
But-
mom was a coal miner's daughter.
My mom,
I mean, right?
You
Coal
really-
miner's
She was born a coal miner's
You really
daughter.
and my granddad, it was back in the day, so they still had the carbide light that you'd have to ignite and carbide. It was a flame.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
He would go down those mines. He didn't get black lung. He had heart trouble, which probably was a result of the stuff he was inhaling, but he didn't
Mhm.
get black lung, but a lot of guys did have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love my granddad.
Mm.
And I think that's probably where I got my gay gene.
Oh.
Oh,
My
yeah.
granddad was very sweet and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
think he was-
grandmother divorced him. She was
Ah.
still so in love with him, but she divorced him because I think they
He
wanted
was gay.
and
Yeah.
that's between me and you.
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean I just felt
And
like
the internet.
that's where I'm like, I think that's his. He was
Aw.
a sweet man,
Mm-hmm.
and my grandmother just
Mm.
adored him, but it was hard for her, I think. And she was
Yeah.
beautiful. My grandmother's beautiful.
Mm.
So, and I adored my grandmother. Oh,
Mm.
Was she a chubby grandma? Did you get to squish up on her lap and stuff?
nope. She was beautiful. She was
Oh.
just always so, not that chubby's not beautiful, but to me,
Yeah,
she was just really gorgeous, really
Okay.
beautiful grandma. Like, and nobody else had a grandma as pretty as mine. I always thought that. And my brother and my cousin and I, we all loved her grandmother. There were 3 boys, and we all took a shine to her. We loved her.
Okay.
We really did. Yeah.
I had a squishy grandma.
Did me the most though.
Of course. Maybe she knew.
Well, she did, because she said to me more than once, Jason, you just love the pretty things.
Uh-huh.
And she just never, and when I would play with Barbie dolls in the basement,
Yep.
the basement that my grandfather dug by hand, by the way,
Wow.
my dad would say, Jason, get upstairs and quit playing with the girls. And my grandmother would say, Ron, let him play. He'll make a good dad someday. I remember her saying
Oh.
more than once. And she always wanted me to be able to do what I wanted to do.
Oh.
Go,
So that's-
grandma.
I love she was religious, but she had, I think because my granddad, I think I can't say, but I never was able to ask, but
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
why her husband they slept in separate bedrooms.
Yeah.
He had his own room.
Did how old were you when they both crossed over? When they died?
My granddad was in his early 80s. I was out of college.
We were out of college. Okay.
Okay, I know exactly when it was, 2000, because I had gone to Montana because I was going to a live-in facility to ungay myself.
Oh.
Be there in the summer, and then the fall I was going to this live-in facility in Northern California.
Okay.
Where there were no doors on the door in the rooms. Everybody, you couldn't be in a bedroom with anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why they left the doors off, so you couldn't be fooling
Okay.
around with anybody. And this was supposed to help us. It's just a bunch of baloney. Is what it is.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. There's no way around it.
No. Oh no. Yeah. No. No.
No. I mean, it's funny how people like it. I'm like, you're lucky you weren't born with trans identity inside you, because it's encoded in you. I mean, there's no way around it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Or you weren't born intersex, or you weren't born with this gay brain, because our brains are known to have thicker thing. We're wired differently. We
Mhm.
are. Period.
Mhm.
Nobody's-
Yeah, I like dating women.
and if
Period.
it's natural in nature,
Yeah. Oh.
there's several species that have gay. I mean, this gay dog.
So-
There's a lot of species. Penguins,
Oh.
swans.
Mhm.
There's a lot of
Hold on.
species.
I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on. You keep talking. Hold on. Because
Oh my God, are we allowed to do that on air?
I'm gonna show
I want to show you something. What?
So Jason, just real quick, I don't want to get into a big conversation about it here, but my stepson just reached out to me. His son is transitioning.
Wow.
Hmm Yeah. Yeah. So I haven't talked about
Is
it.
he dealing okay with that?
He's doing okay with it. Yeah.
How old is
And
how old is the son?
I think he's either 19, 20-ish,
Oh, yeah.
maybe. He just went to
He needs to
college,
get going on it right away.
but he was from he wanted to be a minister, and he went to a religious college, and then he decided he was atheist, and then he decided he was bisexual, I think, maybe. And now
This was his
she,
path to get to the real thing.
yeah, and now she's transitioning.
I
My
you know,
my stepson's son is transitioning.
So you can have a granddaughter.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Holy
that's-
shit. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. I was just telling Jason about it. I didn't want to get into it in the
Oh.
thick of it because I don't feel like I want to honor their privacy.
That's right. That's
But
happy for her. I just hope she's
Yeah.
happy and peaceful now from that.
I hope and I hope she's safe. I think she's changing schools and going to go to a different college, and because she's in a religious college right now, or was in a religious college. Yeah.
What college was it?
Someplace in Virginia.
Lynchburg, Virginia? Is it Falwell
It-
School?
It might have been. I don't know. I have no idea where she ended
Oh,
up going.
that's a big
first.
religious school.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So she's going to go to Radford now, I think, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
used
Where's
to be a
Radford?
religious school, but it's not anymore. It's Radford University.
You can be
now.
yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, when I went to the college I went to, I mean, there was no being myself, absolutely not. And I wasn't even thinking about anything like that because I just couldn't
Mhm.
way around it. I was forced to go to that college by my dad, really.
Mhm.
And I got to Penn State, which was right up the street from me. It
Oh,
was a much easier coming out
Mhm.
because I would have definitely been able to connect with a gay crowd. And my piano teacher, I wanted to be a concert pianist. And I went to that little Christian college and their music department was shit until, something came along a couple of years later. But Margaret Backstresser was going to be my teacher and she was absolutely brilliant. I went and auditioned for her and she accepted me as a student. And then I wasn't able to go. My dad wouldn't let me. And the state schools, so
God damn it, Dad.
it was a lot cheaper being in state. So I think it was like $2,000 for me.
Yeah.
I could have lived in the dorm maybe, which would have been really freeing.
Yeah.
And I probably could have said kiss off to religion and not gone through the whole hell I went through. And had I been able to do that. So
Living in the dorm, you would have smoked pot and burned incense.
I probably wouldn't have gone through like that, but
Okay. You've grown your hair long.
I did that.
Okay, you did that.
But
Uh-huh.
when I was in high school, I had simply red hair and it was permed.
Oh shit.
That long.
Oh yeah, simply red hair, totally.
Yeah, and my dad hated it when my hair wasn't the big boy because it was permed. So it was all.
Yep.
And he said, if I see that mop on your head again, I'm cutting it off. So I always had to have it gel in it.
No. Yeah. Wait. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, wait. Okay, so this is a book I'm going to show you guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Can you see it? Biological Exuberance. And this book, it's written by a guy named Bruce Bagamill, whatever. But it's animal homosexuality and natural diversity. And it's
cool.
This.
Wow.
It's kind of, actually, I think it might be for like students, but it goes into the guy that wrote it's like, look, it would be multiple volumes if I did all of the animal kingdom. So I'm going to do birds, I'm going to do primates, and there was another dolphins.
Oh.
And it's fascinating, and it's got these stories in here of like the first gay swans ever photographed. It was 2 male swans, and they were photographed. They were a couple, and there's like a photograph of them. I mean, it's just like, it's so cool. And I think the photo goes back to like the 30s, like it's just very fascinating to me. yeah, it's a whole thing. Anyway, fascinating stuff. It's a good read. It's actually like, this is cool. I like it.
Animal exuberance. Interesting.
Biological exuberance.
Biological
Animal
exuberance.
homosexuality and natural diversity. And the only reason I know about this book is a buddy last year sent me a text. Girl, there's an article about these gay whales. So I went online and I found the article, and it was about these two. I think they were facts, two males rubbing up against each other. Their wieners out, they're rubbing, you know, and getting each other off. And so then the article had used this book as a reference. And I was like, oh, I got to get that book. And yeah, super interesting. They don't know if the rubbing of the what do you call that stuff?
Genitalia.
Genitalia, thanks. If it's a comfort thing, if like they're comforting each other, is it because they're gay? Like, oh, I like what you got, you know, me too. Or is, you know, like we're not in the head of a whale. I mean, who knows? But it's interesting, you know. Yeah, I just, yeah, it's always been here. We've always been here.
And I think it happens a lot. It's interesting in the swan department. Because male swans are more beautiful than female swans. It could
Oh,
be,
yeah.
it could be something
All the
like-
male birds are, right? All
Well,
Yeah,
they
they
have to be to attract a female. She's
Yeah.
like, you got to look good today, pal, or I'm not interested.
If we'd have gotten it right naturally, men should be the one putting makeup on.
Yeah,
And actually, we should be the pretty ones.
totally.
Absolutely.
It's
You-
very true. I mean,
Nice.
and people, yeah, it's not
I like it, Jason.
the male.
Yeah.
We're backwards.
Species are the prettier ones. Generally, I mean, maybe not in gorilla or ape or whatever, it's gonna be, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
yeah. Why
Yeah.
not? I've always said we got it wrong as humans because we should be males should be having to do the dress up work because we are. We
A dime a
we're
dozen?
very, if not done up, not as pretty as females. We're not. No,
Yeah.
female have a better shape in the human. You know, a male shape is like utilitarian.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
more.
that, utilitarian. Because I think men's
Mhm.
bodies
I
are
mean,
very.
women have the curves and the shape,
Yeah,
and the men is just more like, boom, you know.
Yeah, but
Well,
I do
men
find that.
have the legs that the women would die for too, right?
Right, yeah, and
Yeah.
muscular and stuff, but
Yeah.
and women tend to be a softer.
No, I mean like attractiveness wise, like a man has a leg that a woman would kill for, right? The calves and the
Oh, I see
skinny
what you're-
ankles, you know
Sure.
what I mean? Yeah.
I see what you're getting at. Yeah, yeah.
So women generally can't have calves.
Well, no, I mean, but like pencil thin models have the skinny legs with the nice ankles and the
Oh yeah,
you
okay.
know. So I
They
guess
don't eat.
it's the envy of a leg that a woman would want would be what men have usually.
We don't really face that. I do know women who their weight can settle in their legs, and I don't really know if that happens much to men.
Mm-mm.
I haven't seen a lot of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lady we know that here that she's absolutely wonderful, but it's kind of has that issue, and I'm like, there's nothing no diet she can do.
Mm-mm.
It's just going to be a thicker leg for her. She's
That's
just
right.
found it.
It's true.
And she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
Let me ask something. Now, I'm being general here. This is a generalization because I have 3 brothers and they all have butts. But I have noticed a lot of hetero men have no butts. Their butts go away. Do gay men still have butts? Because I swear to God, every gay man I know still has a butt. And
Well,
I'm like,
they're
are you
perfectly-
working on that butt?
They're working on those butts, yeah.
They are. They're made. to be a
Especially
butt.
when you're my age, you have to do something. You know, it starts falling, and I
Okay.
have a butt when I'm fat, and I've been fat 3 times. I even get compliments from young kids like, "Oh my God, your ass is hot," and I'm like, and I always say, "I'm fat right now." First of all, it's a young kid hitting on me, and I couldn't care less.
Oh, right.
I'm
Exactly.
like, I'm just fat.
Yep,
I'm like, thank
right.
you. I'm just fat right now.
Okay.
And it's funny because my butt looks good, but if they came around my side, they see that my love handles and my butt
Mhm.
go at the same time. So I have love handles, and I freaking hate those things.
You're
Okay.
not fat though, Jason. You're
No,
No,
when I
I'm
am not
yeah.
been fat in the
Yeah,
back in the
okay.
day. During the pandemic, all I
Mm.
did was eat and drink.
Mm. Mm-mm.
And we had a chef in the house, so
Okay.
we would eat well.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Michael, my God, he was such a good cook. So, but and then we had dessert every night. So
Oh,
we were
wow.
just trying to make it through, right?
Mm.
I've been noticing women like I do just a curiosity a lot of the time I'll observe straight women and what they're in relationships with, and they really a lot. I'm talking to so many of them lately that are like they love the big chubby man with body fur, like the bear, like they would be bears if they were gay men.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
And they're like, oh yeah, I just love I just cuddle up with that furry bear, and I'm like, huh. Okay, because I just see a man not taking care of himself, but that's me, right? But I'm like, okay. Um, so, but
Yeah,
in gay
dude,
community,
I can go that route if I don't take care of myself. I mean, not every
okay,
man is hairy, but when you
yeah,
are, I mean, it's constant.
okay. But in, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's
It grows
fascinating.
so fast.
'Cause
And as you get older, it grows fast. And the white hair is.
okay, yeah, man, and even if
I
you,
just like it on Brian. So I mean, I think it's. He always.
oh, you like the furry man? Yep.
No, he just the chest, but
Okay.
he'll trim it from time to time. But I love
Okay.
it. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Because you were into Tom Selleck, and that man
Oh,
was
yeah,
a furry man.
Yeah.
Like that. Just get that
He didn't
carpet.
get hair on his back though. I don't know if they trimmed it which was good because I'm not a fan of that look.
Got it. Yeah. I'm
But,
with you.
but chest hair definitely. Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about butt
yeah.
hair? Are you okay with a little butt fur? Just a little bit of that, little manly fur.
Yeah, it can be sexy, but it's
It can. Yeah, I agree. It can be.
nice
Yeah.
when it's.
hmm
Mm.
Right. Right. It's
I'm
got
not
to
going to
be.
mention why, but
Right. Right. That's fair. That's fair. I get it.
All right.
I get it. Yep. Yep. Yep.
All right. So I'm going to rein us in a bit.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Because we're
Sorry,
we went
Jen.
downhill, didn't we?
Sorry.
well, no, it's just we're at an hour now.
Oh God. Right.
Oh
Right.
my
Right.
God,
Right.
it goes so fast.
And I know
Yeah.
we could either talk music, and what we usually do is we talk about a song that's meaningful to us or a song we like, or that we think other people need to know about, or we could do the questions. So what do you think?
I love the idea of music.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do music
I
stuff.
love that. I love
All
it.
right.
Right. Who are you
So-
listening to? Yeah. Who's your band or your artist right now that's really speaking to you? Like when you get in the car, you're like, I can't wait to listen to this song in the car.
That's
Mhm.
interesting because nothing new excites me really,
That's
Mhm.
fine.
except Billie Eilish from time to time.
Oh.
And Taylor Swift had a couple, but not. She's written so many, but
Mhm.
Billie Eilish. But so I listen to my classic stuff that I love.
Yeah.
Like,
Great. A lot of the time, our songs that Jen and I are into are classics.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I listen to Dolly Parton when I'm feeling blue.
Oh,
Hmm.
sure.
And mentioning one song, Dolly Parton is the one that comes to mind when I think of. She actually is the reason probably how I write music because she always writes. It's a story, and most of my songs are a story. But she's very influential in my life that way. But I also adore her because I think she's one of the greatest humans that ever lived.
Mhm.
The way she just keeps her head out of, she doesn't put her head up anybody's ass, and she's her own person. And she will say, I don't know why you have a problem with gay people. They're just trying to live their lives.
Mhm.
And she
Mhm.
might have her own tendencies there. I don't know, but doesn't matter. But I can see the light of a new day. That song has been in my head so much because I just, we're in such a weird zone right now in the United States, and I listen to that song, and it was
I don't
really.
think. I mean, I probably have heard it, but it's
Oh my
not.
God, it's an anthem. It is so
Yeah.
good. I can see, and she really goes off, and that the band's going. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
great song. I can see.
I can see the light of a new day. Okay.
I see the light of a clear new day, maybe, but
Mhm.
it's what's If you just
Oh,
see
is it Light of a Clear Blue Morning?
Yes, there we go. I can see
Okay.
the light of the clear blue morning.
Okay. Okay, 1977. Yes.
How do you know that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you looked it up already? Oh my God, you're so
Oh
good.
yeah, I'm on it, man. I want to know
I can
what's
see
up.
the
On it.
light of the clear blue morning. Yeah. Oh my God. I can see the light of a brand new day. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I highly recommend listening to it.
Mm.
It's uplifting. And then
Okay.
she goes gospel on it, which I love. I love that.
Oh shit.
It's not what I was raised on. Trust me. We were like hymn singers that it was like a dirge, like standing on the promises of God. I mean, it's all like that.
Wow.
So when I hear something with some spark and pep,
Mm-hmm.
country music style or whatever, it
Mm-hmm.
feels like a hymn. I love it. So who's up next with what's going on in their music world?
Oh, you go next, Crystal.
Oh shit. Okay, well okay. Well, all right. Okay, this isn't who I was gonna mention, but now that we're talking about it, I watched a little documentary recently about Patti LaBelle making a comeback. And she really wanted to do a gospel album. And nobody wanted to do it a gospel. They're like, girl, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna. She'd been writing and she was like, I'm doing it anyway. And she found this guy who was really excited about her album. He wanted to do the album. And she goes to his, and it's what she could afford. It was like $5,000 studio time because that's where she was financially. I swear to God, it's Patti LaBelle. And so she goes in, and this studio.
Recently though, Patti LaBelle, because she's.
Well, I saw the documentary recently. I don't know how old it was.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could have been a while ago, but she looked older. It wasn't like she was a spring chicken. But yeah, this studio was like, oh boy, it's like some guy's living room in his trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, wow. And I was really surprised that nobody was like believing in her. She did it. And then some of the songs came, like I was hearing some of the songs and I was like, holy shit. Oh, that's she wrote that fucking song. It was some good music. So Patti LaBelle gospel album. I got to see her now. This is saying 2006. Well, shit. I guess I watched an old documentary thinking it was brand new.
I'm gonna listen to it on Apple.
Yeah, because I was like, of course Patti LaBelle doing a gospel album would sound amazing. Like what? Oh my God. And then I started watching.
I can see it. I don't know. Wow, she'd probably be close to 80, right?
Yeah, she's gotta be. Yeah,
she's gotta be, right? I mean, that was.
I loved her back in the 80s and 90s. Loved her. Yeah,
her pipes were incredible.
Oh, so then I went on. Okay, so her gospel album, and then I was like, that music's amazing. So then I went on YouTube and started just watching. I mean, I know who she is from back in the day, but like when she sang with like Cyndi Lauper, and Patti, they performed at like the music awards, or some shit, the Grammys, and Patti and Cyndi Lauper singing together, and then Patti apparently. I was watching other stuff where Patti apparently was known for kind of taking over, like if she's doing a collab she'll just kind of take over. And she didn't. She backed off and let Cyndi have her song because it was a Cyndi song. But the shit that Patti can do off the hook, right? Just improving. I mean, get out of here, right? Just such a talent.
That is definitely stems from her growing up in church.
Okay.
That vocalizing like that. Whitney Houston was Whitney Houston. Oh my God, what a my absolute favorite voice of all time. But
giving me goosebumps.
Movements up in the air, and Whitney herself was a lesbian, definitely.
Oh yeah, well,
yeah.
I didn't know until that documentary came out, and I was like, damn it, this whole time.
Yeah,
I am not a fan of her mother. Was never, because her mother's
Cece Houston. Yeah.
Oh, Okay.
rode on her coattails and told Whitney she couldn't be gay. I'm like, it's not your life, darling.
Mm-mm.
Come on, but
Mm-mm.
back off. So that's really why Whitney died. She
Yeah, I
was
think so too.
she married that guy and had that child to Police and Love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's in love with Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's heartbreaking.
Sure.
Her mother, I turns my stomach. I can't look at her. And
Yeah.
anytime I hear something about Sissy Houston, I'm turn it. I'm like, no way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because Whitney Houston to me was the ultimate singer.
She was the real
Okay.
deal. Like she
Yeah.
was the shit. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was a tragic loss for the music community for sure.
The only star I've ever cried when they died was Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was that close to Whitney Houston in my mind.
Mhm.
Well, and her death was tragic as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck just happened? And then her daughter dying like the same way.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
out
that's very bizarre.
What is no, something's up here. Nah, that's messed up. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right,
So-
Jen.
My song, or my artist, I guess. And are you familiar with Lola Young?
Lola Young. I gotta look her up.
Is this a newer artist?
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody has mentioned her name to me. Was it you?
Probably me.
Lola Young. Okay. I need
Lola
to
Young. So she kind of popped out maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I think she's being produced by the same producers that produced Amy Winehouse. She's a Brit artist.
Mhm.
And she won a Grammy this year. She was up for Best New Artist, but she didn't win. She should have, but she didn't. But so she popped up and then she ended up going out. She had a tour and then she canceled it because she's had a drug problem. So one of those fragile ones that I'm just like, oh my God, I hope she makes it,
Mhm. Shit.
But one of the hit songs that you might know of is called Messy. And it's just a great song. Like she's a songwriter. And so it's off of her first album. And then there's a couple other songs on that album that are really good. But she's just very recently been posting some new music on social media. But Lola Young Messy is a really good song. And it's, kind of basically you tell me I'm this, you tell me I'm that, it's kind of like having the abusive partner who says, you can't do this, you can't do that, and I go out and work, and then you get mad because I go out and it's just really honest, brutal lyrics and good music. So I think she's just an amazing artist, and I hope to hell that she
Me too.
doesn't succumb to substances again and
That's so
and
terrible.
becomes the great artist that she will be.
I hope.
Because she's already great.
I need to listen to her. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to
Yeah.
her. As soon as we get off, I'm gonna do
Mhm.
Apple iTunes it.
Yeah.
Lola Young. Yeah, because
Lola Young.
I've seen her. I think didn't she do something here at Coachella?
She might have. She
Wait,
actually performed on the Grammys.
Oh.
Just her. She performed that song Messy, just her and a piano.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was amazing. You could Google that and watch that performance
Yeah.
because it'll blow your mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's on YouTube. I mean, YouTube, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. So Lola Young.
Wow.
All right.
And I'm all about the female voice.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy a male singing, but when I hear a singer, I like women. I love to hear women sing.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, it's just some of those women that can lilt like Whitney, just like such ease,
Mm-hmm.
on point. There's
Mm-hmm.
no tune needed for Whitney Houston ever. I
Yeah.
used to love Sandy Patty. Do you know that name?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
Mm-mm.
she's on the wrong side of history now, but I'm sure she's a Trump supporter. But
Mm.
we were in contact we traded emails for a little while. I was such a big fan of her. I loved her voice. It was just before any of that auto tuning was around. Her voice was
Right.
always on. She could sing those notes. She'd hit them so solid and hold them forever.
Yeah.
Super amazing voice. Anyhow. Way off track. But that's cool, Lola. Yeah, thank you for reminding
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Messy. I'm gonna listen to Messy, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds
a good
about
song.
right.
Yeah.
Getting messy.
All
Well,
right.
this
Well,
is
we
fun.
should
I
probably
believe
wrap
it's
it up since we're
Yeah. I know. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep. No, it's all I
Um,
get it. My battery's dinging at me, letting me know
Yeah.
it's dying anyway. So
when you're back, Jason, maybe we can get you to perform some of your originals on our show because I would love to have that happen.
Oh, that I can definitely do that.
He's
Yeah.
a fabulous songwriter, Crystal, and
I believe it. Leonardo
yeah.
DiCaprio wanted to come back the next night.
Yeah.
Hey, what?
Then he had to go back to LA. Whatever.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
actually did play at his house for a Christmas party too. So
Did you?
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
so probably 8-9 years ago. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Very sweet man, very sweetheart. He's sweet. He was very kind to me.
Were you
And-
doing cocaine in the bathroom and stuff, or? No, I know. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I've never done cocaine. My heart would explode. I guarantee it.
I haven't either.
Hyper enough.
Oh,
no cocaine.
got it. Yep.
Have
got
you
it.
done cocaine?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, it was bad cocaine. I mean, by the time it gets to Washington State, it's been cut so many times, like baby diuretic and whatever. We all had diarrhea, and it was just like, this isn't even good. Like, no, I wouldn't mind getting in a time machine and going back to 1970s and doing 70s cocaine just to see what real good cocaine was like, you know, just so
Yeah.
I had something to compare it to. But yeah, no, and now it's all gross with fentanyl, and I'm not interested. No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
No, my cocaine now is it's Irish breakfast tea with some cream and honey. That's my drug of choice, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I never did cocaine because I knew my heart would explode if I did it. I'm
Mm-mm.
so hyper.
Smart.
Caffeine. Oh, hates
Uh-oh.
me. Oh, it is not.
Shit.
I
Uh-oh.
accidentally had caffeine a couple years ago, and I really thought it was the end.
Oh
I was
my
hearing
God.
whistles in my head. It's just
Whoa.
used to it. And here I am 53 and I've never really had caffeine other than in some chocolate.
Mhm.
But I don't eat many pieces for that very reason. But having tea and it goes right into your system,
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
my
Got
ears
it.
stopped and rang for a half hour. It was
Mhm.
not fun.
Not okay. I'm
Well-
hearing that you're a peppermint tea drinker. That's good. A little herbal.
Yeah,
tea.
herbal
Yeah, herbal.
all the way for me.
That's right. Oh, sorry, Jen.
Oh, no. That's good.
Okay.
I just, we're trying to keep it.
Right. No, you're right. Okay, we're all just gonna be quiet now.
We've been really good the last couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
this one's going to be an hour and 20 minutes. So
Oh,
that's not a
shit.
bad
My
thing.
fault. It's my fault. Sorry.
No, it's not. It's all good.
Do
And
have
people
Jason?
listen to them that long
Yeah.
too. So
That's
you know.
awesome. That's damn right, because we're interesting.
Mm.
We're interesting. Right. That's right.
I'll link up to the place you're going, Jason, and some of the things we talked about here
Okay.
today. And I'll put some links in the comments. And folks, if you're watching or listening and you want to drop us a comment, go ahead and
Right.
do that.
Be
That's
nice.
right. You tell it. I know, right? Come on, peeps. Thanks for listening to us, though.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in today. And
It was
we
It was
will.
great fun. It went
I
by so
appreciate
quickly.
you coming back,
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, absolutely. It was awesome.
Totally.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
All right.
Thanks,
Okay.
you guys.
Bye, guys.
Take
Okay,
care.
Take care.
See you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right.